Alright, Monday, February 1, 2010, the Consumer Protection Act. Like everything else that the Congress passes, the name sounds like it means something, and what the act does is the exact opposite. The Consumer Protection Act stopped you and me, Americans, from being able to put their credit card debt onto a federal bankruptcy filing. The reason this was done, it's more of a Banking Protection Act. The Creditor Protection Act would be more like it, but of course that wouldn't sound too good. And in the end, the long run, it does protect the consumer to protect the bank. And the reason why they did this with Tim Geithner's approval at the time, it was logical because the Fed was already trying to tell J.P. Morgan that Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac were going to bankrupt. We're going to fall flat on their faces in a couple of years. This was back 2002, 2003. The bankers already saw this coming because it was just the numbers didn't add up. They were being forced by the Congress to lend money to people who were not able to pay it back, who were not really qualified borrowers, who had not put enough money down. They knew that these people who couldn't afford these houses were ringing up all kinds of credit card tabs too. Possibly still keep the property, not owe any more money on it, or refinancing, or even a calculation of how much money they even owed to the bank for the property. So in order to protect themselves, get something from these people, the banks were allowed to at least get the money from their credit card debt. That's one reason credit cards have such high interest. See, so of course the banks, what are they going to do? Man, they're losing all kinds of money through the foreclosed property. They see it coming, so they say, well, we might as well just pile on, man. We might as well get what we can while we can get it. Because in the end, the credit cards, even though some judge says that so-and-so owes the bank this much money for the credit card, you know what people say, you can't get blood from a stone, right? So the bank understands this too, so they charge high interest rates for the credit cards. That's their only option. That's all I got to say about that right now.